gotta do today. And the first one, it's, look, I think we're on this one. Okay, look down and say that. Alright. Yeah, a few things I gotta do today. And one of them is kind of show my first few, we'll do, okay, so, first off, let's look back at our older rankings. Yeah, that's not gonna reach. Yeah, let's look back at our older rankings. Yeah, because we can get set up right. Yeah, look back at our older rankings. Basically,
whoa. There's hot snakes in through. Can you...
this was our older rankings. Utah S, okay, TCU, it's C2, Baylor C2, Colorado, I believe it's C2, what's man, I had them in S, TCU, I think I had them in A, and them in S. Alright, so that was our original, yeah, what the frick, no, and we'll do a duplicate. That was our original, and since then, we will say, that's very inaccurate, yeah, so, we will look at the Big 12 standings. Yes, we will look at the Big 12 standings real quick, because that's our Big 12 right now. That's where we're at, right? Well, this is a power ranking, so we're not going to be doing it by just this. And because, honestly, I don't believe Utah is 11th. They're 12th here. Yeah, I don't believe Utah is 12th, and I don't believe Colorado. I don't believe Utah is 12th, and I don't believe Houston should be in front of Utah or UCF. But yeah, so we'll be going off this, and then we'll be looking at each one of their schedule, because you look at BYU's schedule going forward. I'm a BYU guy. That's the first and foremost thing. So my BYU stat will be lower than anything else. This isn't what I think. This isn't what I want to happen. With BYU, it's more gonna be like not thinking too big of our britches here. Okay. But I'll look at their schedule. I'll look like Oklahoma State. I'm actually going to that game. I'm super excited. But I'll go to Oklahoma State's resume, and they're 3-3. They've lost 3 straight. Very easily, Oklahoma State could beat BYU. Same with every Big 12 team can beat every Big 12 team. That's just how it works, right? So we'll go there, and we'll start. So we'll create another one. Settings. Add row above. Row below. Okay. And we're this row. And we'll throw everybody back in here. And completely restart. From there. Alright, we'll restart. We will restart very much. Okay. Arizona State is our first team we're going to look at. Because, honestly, I've been pleasantly surprised with what Arizona State's been able to do. They played Cincinnati. That's going to be a really good game. And then Oklahoma State, they also play Arizona, Kansas. They play UTF and Kansas State, BYU, and Arizona. Well, first off, let's count the wins. That one's going to be close. I think Arizona, already I'm putting them at B. They beat Utah. So, bowl eligibility, I'm assuming C is bowl eligibility. I'm putting them at a contender. I'm going to rename this. A contender. Okay. Yeah. So they are a contender. They're 5-1. They haven't so far in their Power 5 play. They haven't fully outright beat anybody like they did Wyoming. They beat a very subpar Mississippi State team. They beat Texas State close. Texas Tech got them. And then they beat Arizona State. I was a big fan of Utah. Didn't like how Cam Rising played. So I'm not going to take that for much. But I do believe at 5-1, you got beat start to be saying they're a contender. And especially with that win over Utah. They were strong with that win. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're stronger with that win. But I see them winning 1, 2, 3. These 2 are toss-ups. And these 3 are toss-ups. So 8-4 wouldn't be contending. But if they're toss-ups, again, 2 of these for me, they're a better team than they aren't. They're really well coached in Kane Dilliam. He embodies that program. So I'm saying 9-3, and 9-3 in the Big 12. You're gonna be a contender. You're not gonna be pining for a Big 12 title. I think I only have 3 people that I'm saying are like Big 12 title right now. And yeah, so they're gonna be they're gonna be a contender for now. BYU, like I said, we're gonna add one. Engine name. Nah. Actually, I don't. Yeah. I would add one, but honestly, I wouldn't feel right just adding one because I do think BYU at 6-0. They won with, other than Baylor, they won outright and just annihilated. They're 6-0 against the spread. And you look at BYU real quick. Let's look at their team stats real quick. Right? Yeah, let's go to ESPN real quick for this. Because we need to. I have a lot I want to say on BYU, and I think when I go through tomorrow through the games, I will go more in depth into BYU and why I think they're actually pretty good. Am I saying they're going outright? No. That's not what I'm saying at all here. I'm just going to here. So we're just gonna look at the stats real quick. I don't know where this is coming from. Hold up. Where is that? No. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. So, we're just gonna look at BYU stats real quick. They turned the ball over. Let's just go look at the team stats. Okay. They're averaging 34.3 points per game. That's not bad at all, especially where they're coming from last year. But I want to look at three things real quick. Okay. Turnover ratio. They're +7 in turnover ratio. So that means they've received the ball 7 more times than they've turned it over. And then not only that, they fumbled the ball twice, lots. Okay, penalties. Here is a big sign of a good team. They're only averaging 41 yards per game in penalty yardage. Not terrible, but not great. It can still go up. Actually, a lot more than I thought it was. But yeah, a lot more than I thought it was. We're not seeing interceptions. Yeah, we're not seeing their interceptions here. 5? That might be it. But I think he's thrown 5. Yeah, he's thrown 5. What the frick? Yeah, you're not seeing much of their defense. Yeah, you're not seeing much of their defense. Stats. Okay. Yeah, they have received they have more interceptions. Here we go. So they have 10 interceptions and 4 fumble recoveries, in which they have 1 touchdown from fumble recoveries. And this is incorrect. Because, no. What the frick? Yeah, they have 1 touchdown to fumble recoveries and 1 touchdown to